South wrote perfect 10, they weren't thinking of these. At number 10, the Cardigans, actually St Winifred's School Choir. At 9, Joe Dolce had the nerve to tell us to shut up our faces. At 8, this odd-looking creature, and Orville. At 7, where exactly is Gumbay? At 6, René and Renato, more garlic bread, madam. At 5, Grandad, the Eskimos leave them out on the ice, you know. At 4, the Wurzels, from Darwin's waiting room itself, the West Country. At 3, the creatures that made us say, blimey, this stuff's really kicking in now. At 2, Little Jimmy. Well, Bulbous Jimmy didn't sound as good.
And at number 1, it's Black Lace. Warning, the following sequence contains hairstyles that some viewers may find disturbing.
Right, up you get. It's 3 points, 2 pushes, and shaking the pineapples, and they're going to reverse it as well, so we get it right. Pointing. Push pineapple, shake the tree. Agadoo, push pineapple, grind coffee.
Agadoo, 3 small syllables that have the power to strike fear into grown men even today. They were called Black Lace, and they came from Leeds, which explains a lot.
If it's the worst single in the world, then it's the worst single, it's the top of that chart. As it happens, we got to, I think, second worst single in the world, which was upsetting.
Yeah, it demanded a recount, of course.
Out on a late night, way up to midnight, on where the bar...
Nowadays, small boys laugh at them in the street, but it could have been so different. They wanted to be gritty rockers when they emerged in the late 70s. Sitting at home, though, another Yorkshire pop band heard Mary Ann and thought, hang on.
It was basically a copy of the Smoky sound, and their publishing company tried to sue our publishing company because it really was very much like it.
It was like Old Carol, wasn't it?
Yeah, very much like it.
Still, the tune was selected as Britain's Eurovision entry that year. As if the people of the Middle East didn't have enough problems, the Lace travelled to Jerusalem and came 7th.
The United Kingdom, 1 point. Britannia, نقطة أحد. Bonsoir.
Chastened, they returned to their roots in the unholy land of the Yorkshire clubs, but the critics were hot on their tail.
We'd done a set in this club, and a guy came up to us after the set. We hadn't done too well. We hadn't done too bad, we hadn't done too well. A guy came up to me and says, excuse me, lads, can you take a little bit of constructive criticism? I says, yeah, no problem. He says, you fucking crap. So I thought, we're going to have to make some changes here.
Now honed down to the classic lineup with Alan Barton on vocals and Colin Routh holding guitar, they abruptly changed direction on the advice of new manager John Wagstaff, a man with Van Gogh's ear for the rotten, if popular, tune.
I went to, I think it was Mallorca, and I came back with a Birdies song, and I said, this is a hit. Somebody's going to have a hit with this.
We said, we can't do that, it's terrible. It's terrible. And he insisted that we record it, but we recorded it too late and somebody beat us to it. The second time he came back, I followed a year later, he brought back Superman. This time we went straight into the studio, recorded it. We thought, well, this is going to be a one-hit wonder. There's no way we're going to follow up with something like Superman. Released a serious song called Hey You, which at the time was very similar to ABC Kaji Goo Goo, who were doing quite well at the time. Didn't do a thing. Then we found Agadoo.
Agadoo was originally recorded by the Saragossa band, who, you won't be surprised to learn, were German. Soon holidaymakers everywhere were pushing their pineapples.
Club Med had adopted the song as their theme tune, and so every Club Med every day did the Agadoo.
What does Agadoo mean? Somebody said it had some sexual overtones, but we searched, we can't find them. We don't know.
Agadoo hypnotised the nation, didn't it?
You couldn't go home, put it onto your hi-fi with a few drinks and listen to it.
We never did.
It's a doing thing, it's not a listening thing. It's not a song, it's an event. A lot of people think we made a great deal of money out of Agadoo. Unfortunately, the truth is we didn't make anything out of it. The company that distributed the single at the time went bust the week we should have been paid out, and we didn't get a penny. The whole lot went.
Justice, some might say, but the creators of Spitting Image made some cash from this Agadoo spoof, which went to #1.
It's the time of year, now that spring is in the air, when those two wet gits with their girly curly hair make another song for moronic holiday.
I do hate this record. I can't hate this record.
We once got voted Twits of the Year, one of the tabloids, Twits of the Year, and we phoned them up and asked them when we could go pick the award up.
Agadoo established the Laces' reputation, but critical acceptance was never an issue.
If you tried to insult us, I don't think you could. It's war off a duck's back.
The Black Lace Boys, they were cool.
Just say, I am speaking the lingo.
We're like a bad dose. Once you've got us, you can't get rid of us.
After the chart highs of the mid-80s, the Lace were again forced to return to their very earthy roots.
The problem actually live with Gambang, it's too much like the conga in a live show. It's just, they've already done the conga, yeah. Depends how you're doing it, of course.
Strange congas, you will.
Yeah.
In 1991, Rob was promoted from roadie to full band member when Alan left the band.
Sally called, and she got the word.
In one of Pop's rich ironies, Alan had left to join Smokey, the band who'd once tried to stop him ripping them off. But this career shift ended in tragedy.
Well, I rushed to the window that looks outside. I can hardly believe my eyes.
In a live show, things go wrong. But there's two of us up there, and like you look at each other, can't you? And you laugh about it and go on. And you always look up because you know Ali's laughing.
Yeah,
Living next door to Elvis.
Black Lace is still in regular employment, and like the royal family and Last of the Summer Wine, Agadoo remains an anachronism that we Brits are still inexplicably fond of.
You know, the amount of mobile DJs that come up to us and say, "You saved my life this weekend." And I couldn't get people up dancing. Put Agadoo on. And they're all up. It's a shame to use the word classic. You think of a classic as being something written by the Beatles or whoever, but it is a classic and it's going to stay there forever.
Well, that's all from us. We've had a cracking time, haven't we? Hey, and don't forget, if you need a mobile DJ for that party or special occasion, I'm in the phone book, undersea.
Rien de rien, non, je ne regrette rien, ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal, non, rien de rien, non, je ne regrette rien. C'est payé, balayé, oublié. Je me fous du passé. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Car ma vie, car mes choix. Ça commence avec toi.
Boom, bang, a bang. Join me. Top 10 Eurovision.
All kinds of everything.
Reminds me